I'm doing all right. Kind of handling dealing with the aftermath of Angel waking up and trying to get Pred kicked off the ticket, pretty much.
Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of the summary.
Yeah. See, I can't help with that because Kyle hates me.
Wait, really? Why?
Well, I mean, I shot him in Senior Buns yesterday, but outside of that, it's because I refused to vote for him. And it started out as like, just because it amused me, I like to fuck with him because he gets so riled up, Nino.
Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it. Yeah.
So,
I'm very similar. I like to, if people get agitated over small shit, then I poke it even harder because I think it's funny.
Exactly. Same. So he's like, why won't you vote for me? And I'm like, because you haven't given me a single reason to. Bunch of promises, but you have no game plan. You have no actionable game plan, Kyle. You're fucking talking hot air. And then, so like he was talking shit about me in Senior Buns yesterday. So I was like, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. And he goes, bring it. So then we were fist fighting. And other people got involved. And then he pulled a gun and he pointed it at my boy. And the second that he pointed a gun at my boy, I pulled my gun out and I shot him. He shot back and I pistol whipped him in the face. And he went down like a little bitch.
I respect it.
So I don't think he'd be like, willing to talk to me at this point. But he did say he was going to set his boys on me. So I might have started a solo gang war with the besties, which is fun.
I can have a chat with him if you want. I think that's funny as fuck, to be honest.
It is really funny. I mean, honestly, if the besties want to come, they can get the smoke too.
Oh, shit. All right.
I'm not too worried. I have a question for you, though.
Absolutely.
It's a business license question.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to do two. One is just for like an entertainment business, so like an event running business.
Easy.
Do I need to have a location for that? Because I don't have one.
You don't. So everything in Big PP outlines everything that's needed. It's got a like an itemized list. And one of them is state a location, but if you don't have a location, state the reason why. And all you got to say is like, well, we don't need a business to operate, pretty much.
Right. And then the other business I want to open is I want to open a theater.
That is a great idea.
So back in the day, apparently there was like a theater that people could go into. So I want to reopen the theater as a place for people to watch movies, do comedy shows.
I think that is a fantastic idea. The only thing is, I doubt construction would open any doors that have been sealed shut.
Right, but I figure there's no harm in trying.
I agree.
So I'm gonna do all the shit, and if they decide they don't want it, they decide they don't want it. That's up to construction.
I love it. Let's do it.
Perfect. So I'm gonna get those in. I'm still working on the event stuff. I've also talked to Jasmine about running events.
Can I propose an alternative?
Yeah.
What about a screen at the Syphilis Theater?
Yeah.
Because
we could do that.
The reason I think that is because I nearly guarantee it's easier for them to throw a screen up in the Syphilis Theater, like in the back where everyone, you should, like, if you've been there recently, like, even if they put it in the back, it lets a stage work while at the same time, like, people can sit in the seats and get perfect viewing. I feel like that's more possible than opening up the interior of the movie theater.
Right, but I could still put it in, and then if they don't want to do it, I could do the Syphilis Theater as like a alternative.
Backup, right? I love it. I love it.
Because I feel like there's no harm in. I'm willing to do the legwork, right? There's no harm in doing the proposal, and if they don't want it, then they don't want it.
You know what? That's the right mindset, and I love that.
Back in the day, they had construction have one already built. Maybe that's a possibility just to reopen that one. I'm not picky,
Yep, very true. I think this is perfect, and I'm excited for this because I know you love events, and both of those things you're tackling is something I really want. In fact, something that, funny enough, the besties actually brought up to me is similar to the amps and the event legislation, we want to
Yep.
pass something that makes it so that people can pilot an episode like PD Live, and if
Okay.
approved, the county ends up funding another 3 episodes at a really high rate.
Okay.
So
That sounds good.
yeah. So
The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is, the big event I want to run for Christmas.
yep.
I also spoke to Eve about it,
Yep.
because some of the events will take place up in her county.
Yep.
So what I was thinking is I could just do one big proposal, and then we all 3 of us could sit down, and you could decide what down here wants to pay for, and she can decide what up
Yep.
there wants to pay for,
Okay.
and then it'll
Yeah.
be on everybody.
Yeah. I mean, like, write up the proposition,
Mhm.
and because Christmas is like a ways away.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it now.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and I'm super down for this.
I've also got at least 2 musical acts that are going to be writing Christmas
Yeah.
songs and performing them at a concert.
Absolutely, I would say that we should reapproach this post-election, since the election is so up in the air. Am I gonna win? Eve gonna win? Is Brad gonna win? Is Barrett gonna win? And all that, so that
Right.
there's another inherent reality is that the DOJ has now introduced this concept of residencies, and that's
Yeah.
going to start to complicate cross-county cooperation and funding, because now they've effectively said, well, now if you vote, I don't know, it's gotten complicated, but now it's like, okay, well, if you vote to be in Blaine, well, then can you apply for Los Santos grants? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they pretty much opened the Pandora's box without contemplating the ramifications.
Right.
So-
And I get it. It makes sense. But at the same time, like, what if you have 2 houses?
Well, I mean, it's kind of like what happens in states too. Like you have your primary residence.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know.
In other states, you're still, you're still voting for like one government, right? This is effectively 2 governments, so I feel like you
Yep.
should be able to vote in both elections.
That's exactly it. I mean, let's be honest here. I think it's one of those like wake up and do some dumb shit moments, but
Yeah.
we're
No,
kind of
that's
used
fair.
to it at this point. But
Yeah,
yeah,
we'll
let's,
see how long that lasts, but no, I'm down to. I'm just gonna keep working on this, and if I have
Yep.
to wait post-election, I have to wait post-election. but
Yep, 100%. And
I'm
we
not
could
worried about it
always,
either way.
it could always be like 2 split like submissions. You know what I mean? I'm sure
True.
we can find a way. I
Yeah,
whatever
well,
to make it work.
I spoke to Eve already, and
Yep.
she's down to just have a big meeting between the 3 of us and just figuring it out, the 3 of us.
Okay.
Basically, like,
Easy.
yeah. She's super down to work with it, and she also told me that one of her main platforms is that she wants you and her to work together.
Okay. Good.
So I think it'll
Good,
be
good.
good that if we can show that everybody's working together on this one big event, then maybe it'll mend some fences.
Yeah, I mean, she is my niece after all. Like, I mean, I'm always I'm gonna give her the time of day. So I'm not
No, for
too,
sure. And then if you can get her supporters on board for you,
Yeah.
she's got a lot of them.
Yep, very true. I agree.
It'll be. I mean, I feel like she's a
You
better
know what?
option for you than Pred, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's I think it's she carries the burden of the past administration, which
Yes,
was
very much so.
very BCSO oriented.
Yep.
And so I mean, we'll
No,
see
for
what
sure.
happens. So
Yeah, no, for sure.
right.
But yeah, just let me know if there's anything that I can do for you. And
All right. I appreciate you, Remedy. And the
I
passion. We need more people like you.
Yeah, I guess. There's nothing else to do in the city right now. Well, actually, there's a lot of stuff
Yeah.
to do in the city right now. But
Yep.
who do I talk to fix cars, Nino? Because this is ridiculous. I hate them.
Wait, what happened?
You cannot drive cars right now. They're undrivable.
Yeah.
They don't turn.
So, over the last 3 months, I was designing some new heists for some of the people in the city. And,
Yeah, I'm one of those people.
Oh, I hope you like them.
I do. Yep, I do.
I figured, Andy had a movie theater. I'm going to bring some heists. You know what I'm saying?
As you should. Yep, they're fun. I'm enjoying them.
And so I didn't get to spend too much time working on the tuna shop. And I think what happened is we had one of our mechanics drink a little bit too much, so we're having a little chat with him, and so hopefully he can sort some of those things out over the coming weeks.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. Because
right.
I'll tell you right now, someone very, very special to me is a racer, and he doesn't even want to wake up right now, and that makes me sad.
Yeah, I told you about my car show idea, right?
Yes, I actually would like to plan that in the next couple of weeks. I was thinking Halloween theme.
Can we get some of the racing heads together?
Yeah.
And I'd like to get a general idea of what they're looking for, and ideally, folks that can think logically. I don't know how to put this, but some conversations I've had with citizens is just like, I need a mechanic. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's brain numbing. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna grab you Mary, because Mary's probably one of the best people to talk to about it.
Okay. Yeah. So let's wait. This is all post the 14th, but let's keep these things open. The election. Oh wait, yeah, 14. So what is that? 21st.
The election's on the 21st?
It starts on the 14th, but it ends on the 21st.
Okay. So, between now and then, we need to plan at least, I would say, 2 events a week for your campaign.
Okay.
Those events need to be fun, entertaining, and have free food.
I'm down. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was just gonna chill.
Nope.
Wait, why not?
You won't get reelected. You won't not get reelected.
Who's gonna vote against me? Like for Barrick and Ledson? I don't.
Okay, here's the thing.
You know what? I'll do it, Remedy. You know what? I'll do it.
I campaigned for Cornwood, and we almost had that election.
I'm so sad he lost.
And Cornwood, who like shoots people for fun, I almost got him elected. So I'm pretty sure that we can get you reelected. But if you sit back and it looks like you don't give a shit, then Ledson might slide.
Is it
Barrick? I don't think has any chance.
No, I'm gonna level with you, Remedy. There is a part of me who says, if you want to vote for Ledson, take the county. Go ahead.
Nope. No. I'm not letting you give up that easy.
Well, it's not giving up. It's more of like, if you guys want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a beggar, I don't like to put out
No, we're not going to beg. We're just going to put you out there. People need to know you give a shit, Nino. That's all.
Okay. All right. You know what? You convinced me. I'll do it.
Oh.
All right.
We're gonna do that, and then we'll see. Even Pred is gonna be close.
Yeah, I think so too.
I heard Larry is also running.
Larry who? Larry Knox?
Yeah.
Una, thank you so much for the raid. Do do